What's good, guys? Massacre1080 here, and I'm bringing you this is supposed to be a Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC. But seeing as how great the Microsoft is with their hard drives and all that, seeing, because two of my hard drives got corrupted, so I lost all my save files in the hard drive, I have to replay Mass Effect 1 and 2! And 3, actually. Isn't that great? Actually, it's not that bad, but honestly, I want to play Citadel DLC. I have yet to play it ever since it came out. And the funny thing is, I have yet to be spoiled by the game. I have no idea what the game's about. I mean, I have some idea, like, it's like the last song, the ending to the Mass Effect series, Shepard series saga. Besides, I haven't seen any spoilers, so I'm going in there fresh and nice. I know I heard it's good. It's a good DLC though, so that's good to know. But yeah, since I don't have much time, although I did have time to play Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 3. I'm gonna play the yes. I'm gonna play this right here, Mass Effect Genesis 2. I can play Mass Effect 1 and 2. If you remember on the PS3, Mass Effect 2 was the first Mass Effect on Sony consoles. So they had to do that. And seeing Mass Effect 1 was published by Microsoft Studios, they had the rights to Mass Effect 1. So what they did was made a comic, interactive comic for players to choose what they wanted to choose Mass Effect 1. Like, they killed Rex, they killed the Ragnite Queen, all this stuff. And now they made a part 2 also, people who did not play Mass Effect 1 or 2. I'm not sure if it works, or like, if you play 1 and skip 2, I'm not sure if it works, but whatever. And the funny thing is, actually, recently, I just found out that Mass Effect 1 was released on the PSN store on PS3. That was the PSN store. I was pretty hyped. And then I saw the trilogy was all like, wait, the trilogy is what for PS3? Actually, it's like $4. I'm gonna buy this. But then I'm like, I was gonna buy it because of the whole spend 50 get $10 back. But the sale was over with the whole weird time schedule that they do, but whatever. So I lost that offer. But I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna buy Mass Effect Trilogy on PS2 because I love that damn game. Mass Effect 1 is my favorites, and I want to play it again. And why not play a new console with a new character and all that? So I might just buy a Black Friday or something. We'll see what happens. But for now, let's do this. And again, this is take 2. Because I recorded everything, good hours worth. And now I have to do all this again. Great, right? That's just great. So, apparently there's like a little glitch. Not glitch, but like,
I've already lost count
I don't
of
know why I can't say. I'll mention it when it comes up.
years of your life can just vanish in the blink of an eye. And in a flash, you've got nothing but time. Time to reflect on everything that's happened. Hard to believe it's been only a few years since this all began. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain.
I feel like I've been repeating a lot because I already said it once, but
I hit the ground with my lieutenant.
damn it,
Dave
it's
Nolan.
computer.
A good kid. Loyal. By the book. With a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough. Disciplined. Ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy.
Damn, boom.
That's when it hit me.
Got me killed. Punk.
Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move.
I guess thanks to her stupidity, I saw a warning, so it's not bad, I guess.
And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. Nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council.
Of course. That's time we'll kill him. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Renegade Shepard, by the way. I want to mention that.
Which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my...
Here comes the OGs.
Another Turian wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security.
Oh, excuse me.
From the superiors that he shouldn't get involved. He told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex.
Oh yeah!
The nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out...
Oh yeah, Tally. Oh yeah!
A tech expert with a knack for hacking. She'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible...
What was that gray screen every time some transitions happen?
The we spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of centuries...
I want that background right there. Put on my computer. Excuse me, that looks beautiful. The one all in it. Back with Saren's eyes and the planets there. It looks nice as hell. Find that.
Then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre.
So they gave me his status? Oh, dirty. I don't like that.
Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara.
Oh yeah, Liara. Oh.
Maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is in...
Oh yeah, that's sure.
...unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to...
Oh, the her vagina with my penis, yep.
Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant.
Not at all. Wait, but not at all unpleasant. Hey, get out of here, Ash. Get the hell out of here. Jealous. Liara. That was easy, right?
I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy.
That's an intimidating picture they put of her there, though. But yeah, this is Renegade Shepard here. So I killed the Queen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Queen!
Couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer. But we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground.
With
Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for
billions of
degeneracy,
dittos to go around.
disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
No, hell no, save Rex.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me. Threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it.
It's
But
cause
there was no time to think about it.
he was indoctrinated.
Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team.
What? Imagine you said the other word. Oh man.
Sovereign.
Stop. Sam's sorry for that. He can't do that.
Was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself.
That imbecile.
Believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just
The little
seconds to
pussy.
see my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast.
That was before. Well,
enough to
kinda.
save one of them.
Boo! Caden, man.
Ash was a good friend.
Rest in peace, Ashley.
Great
Get
soldier,
the hell out of here.
but I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met,
What's with the R? It's like she's getting her
with my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his
almost
friends
on.
a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But
We can
Liara
do it.
softened my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense me.
Yeah, you're a little, you know, we're friends, so whatever.
Be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission.
At least when sex could help heal.
We gave in to each other.
Oh yeah.
It was perfect.
It was alright. It was not bad.
We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago.
Those
Every
bastards.
50,000 years before that. Each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged.
There's guys over in the background, jumping, dual wielding too, all things. Oh, they're both dual wielding.
Enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As
Twist the
we watched
cuffs.
Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower.
Oh, that picture is wrong. I had a Rex shoot him actually.
The Reapers could save.
Almost every single time I had Rex.
As I gained control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy.
Fade the council. Fade him to hell.
Could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless.
Yeah, it's around here where it got freaking corrupt. My computer just turned off on me, crashed.
Sovereign fell.
Let me make sure it's still recording.
Were immense.
Cause
While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council,
yeah, it's still recording good.
hollow victory. The Reapers were still out.
Yeah, I'm using my TV as a
The fight was far from over.
display for my computer. My monitor's broken
As the
for
one
now.
who led the
Getting
fight
repaired.
against Saren, I was given new responsibilities.
So that's what I can tell you.
Choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide.
This part, I think I chose Dina.
Time politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that
I think I chose Dina.
The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
I think I chose Dina here. Pretty sure.
I didn't much like Adina.
'Cause I have 3 playthroughs of this game. 3 or 4? I think it's 3, yeah. But actually, yeah, 3. The first one I ever did was Infiltrator, so Paragon. I chose Anderson, of course. And then I did a
The council would rebuild itself.
Biotic? No,
Even the pain of lost friends.
I did Biotic, yeah. Yeah, he was Renegade.
That mattered. The Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as
So
Saul,
all this right here is
I had
Renegade.
to find a way to stop them.
Except for one thing.
I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. But the Geth and Saren were just the
Yep,
beginning.
here's 2.
The Reapers had other plans. A few months
Mass
after the
Effect
battle,
2. Possibly the best intro ever
by an unknown vessel,
that I've ever seen, honestly. The intro? Holy crap.
the Normandy was destroyed. We lost a lot of good people. I almost didn't make it myself. Technically,
Sorry if you heard that's a water bottle.
by the time my body was recovered, there wasn't much left. The pro-human group, Cerberus, acquired what was left of my body and spent the next 2 years rebuilding me.
I thought I was dead, like completely dead. My heart stopped and everything.
The person in charge of my recovery was a Cerberus agent.
Hey, yo, Kilo, you like that, Kilo? I don't blame you. That woman is beautiful.
The Cerberus facility we were in was attacked, and was forced to fight my way out. In my condition, I should
Kanye West.
but an ex-Alliance soldier named Jacob Taylor kept me alive. We found Miranda, and we escaped. They took me to meet the Elusive Man, the leader of Cerberus and the one who had ordered me rebuilt. The Elusive Man lived up to his name, offering half answers to many of my questions. But he did explain why he had brought me back. He believed I was the one person who could stop the Reaper threat. And he explained that the Reapers had a new ally, an insectoid race called the Collectors.
Bum,
Back
bum,
in Normandy 2 years earlier.
bum, bum,
At that
bum.
time, they'd been systematically abducting entire human colonies and taking them beyond the Omega-4 relay, a place that no ships other than collector ships ever returned from. The Elusive Man wanted me to find out why humans were being abducted, and to end it. In return, Cerberus would outfit me with a rebuilt Normandy, weapons, and a skeleton crew. As long as I agreed to take along Miranda, Jacob, and...
It was like a regular relay to me, actually. Who just noticed that?
I told
Omega 4 is all orange and like busting, rusty, and all that stuff.
he already had a list of individuals that he wanted. People that might be willing to go on a suicide mission, to head beyond the Omega-4 relay and face the unknown. It was an interesting list. Ex-convicts, assassins, experimental scientists. In the end, it was my choice. It would take time and effort to recruit them all.
I actually did not know that
I'm sure I should bother.
you could actually recruit some. I mean, it kind of makes sense since you don't have to do this mission or that, but I got all of them.
I decided I needed all the help I could get. Recruiting the team took me all over the galaxy. Along the way, I met some old friends. They were quick to join, despite the risks. As for the rest, finding them and convincing them to join me on a suicide mission was difficult. But keeping them from killing each other was next to impossible. They only had to stay alive long enough to complete the mission. I wasn't sure what difference it would make if they were happy doing it.
Resolve. Well, I'm not sure what
We
it,
were going to survive
what it does, man.
to make sure everyone was working together. I tried to recruit and reconnect with a few of my old squad, but they were suspicious of Cerberus. No doubt why they weren't on the elusive man's list to begin with. Worse, they had moved on. For 2 years, they'd believed I was dead and lost. Now I was headed off on another suicide mission. If things were going to get better between us, it would take time. But I was running out of time.
Stay true, son. You already know.
Maybe once the mission was over, we could try to reconnect.
I don't know if I care. I'm talking about Liara, though.
Most of the team recruited. We were getting close. We just needed to figure out how to survive the Omega-4 relay. Our best chance came when we discovered a damaged collector ship. We went in knowing it could be a trap, but we had to try. What we found there was almost unbelievable. The collectors weren't a new race at all. They were the twisted remnants of the Protheans, slaves of the Reapers, and humans were the next target. The collectors were abducting humans for the Reapers, and unless we could find a way to stop them, we'd end up just like the Protheans. We had to escape before we could find out the secrets of the Omega-4 relay, but we were more determined than ever to put a stop to the collectors. All we needed now was a way through the relay. Edie had figured out what we needed, and the elusive man knew where to find it. We stole parts from a derelict Reaper to mask our ship's signature, to make the Normandy appear as a Reaper and allow us safe passage. As soon as we had what we needed, Joker and Edie began testing. But while I was away on a mission with the team, the collectors attacked the Normandy, determined to destroy it before we could finish the tests. Joker
Yeah, look at all this amount of Reaper stuff they've been next to. Shepard, especially.
taken beyond the Omega-4 relay. Jacob wanted to go immediately and rescue the crew.
Look at that booty. Damn!
Wanted more time to
Damn, Miranda!
attack.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, So, yeah, this is the part I'm talking about. Here, I know in the game, in the book, it says, or some book, it says that if you go immediately, you save everybody. But you go like 2 missions afterwards, they die. But my crew, like, is my main crew, they all live. If I choose this, some of them would die. If I choose this, apparently Chakwas and Kelly and all of them die as well. They die, so I'd rather have this.
We only had one chance to attack the collectors.
So I don't know what the hell.
We had to be ready before we went, even if it meant sacrificing the crew.
Because I have my ship upgraded before that, so I don't know what the hell.
It was likely a one-way ticket. The team was ready.
I don't like that.
We knew
Because now I won't see Kelly in the Mass Effect 3.
scared and reassurance.
Chakwas? Do I see her? Yeah, I do. I see Chakwas in 3. Now I'm not sure. Nah, I'm sorry, Tally. So about Liara.
But I went to my cabin to be alone.
Yeah, Liara. I still got you in my mind.
Go over every detail. I had to make sure we were ready. The day of the attack, everything went as planned. At first. The Normandy made it safely through. As we scanned the wreckage of all the ships that had failed before us, we found what we were looking for. The Collector base. And guarding it, the ship that had destroyed the Normandy 2 years ago, and almost ended my life. But this time, we were the attacker. And the Normandy was equipped to deal with it. We took some damage, but destroyed the Collector ship, and made our way to their base. We knew the fighting inside would be brutal. We arrived intact, but the team wasn't strong enough to withstand the assault. Eventually, we made it to the heart of the base. To this day, I can hardly believe what we saw there. The collected humans had been dissolved, transformed and repurposed to create the frame for a new Reaper. A massive human Reaper abomination. We had no choice but to destroy it. The battle caused severe damage to the base, but we needed to destroy it completely. As I prepped explosives to finish the job, we received a message.
Oh yeah, here you go.
He didn't want us to destroy the base at all. He wanted to preserve it. He wanted to study how the humans were transformed into the abomination we'd seen. To use the technology of the Collectors to help defeat the Reapers.
And me being renegades, I have to go with the elusive man. Sorry.
The elusive man was right. If we were going to stop the Reapers, we'd need every tool.
Trust me, I don't want to, but I have to.
So we irradiated the base instead, killing all the collectors, but preserving the technology inside. Then we headed back through the Omega-4 relay. The mission was a success, and in the end, the whole team made it out alive. And though the crew was killed before we could rescue them, they didn't die in vain. We stopped the collectors, and we stopped the Reapers from creating their abomination. And we bought everyone just a little more time.
Yes, we did.
The Reapers are still coming. Every day a bit closer. I handed every piece of intel on the collectors and Cerberus over to the Alliance brass. They're not sure what to make of it, but at least they're listening. I just hope they figure out what to do about it soon, before time runs out for all of us.
Alright, so now, yes, that was the Mass Effect. I forgot the name already. Whatever the hell it was called. That was the Mass Effect comic thing where you play Mass Effect 1 and 2 in comic book form, interactive comics. And obviously the choices you make there carry on to this game right here. So hopefully this saves. It seems like everything's working so far. Computer's gone, still saving. So before my computer turns off again, I'll bid you guys a farewell and thank you for watching. The Mass Effect 3 oh crap! Oh, controls fault. Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC will be coming up in due time. I must play this game first. I must reach the level parts right before we go to the Cerberus base. So until then, guys, thanks for watching and fade.